Hi, this is Kara Stiles of rSmart. In this short video, I'll show you how to batch create users in the Sakai CLE using the rSmart CLE Roster Import tool. The Roster Import tool is found at the website listed below here on screen. To create a batch of users, you first have to log in as an administrator. Then, you have to create a site into which you're going to import the users. We'll use this site here as our example. Once you access the site into which you're going to import users, you'll need to grab the site ID from the URL bar at the top of the screen. The site ID is highlighted here at the top of this screen. Copy it into your clipboard and then access the Roster Import tool site. There's some required information here, and I'll go over each of these fields as we get through this video. In the site name field, type the name of the site that you created. In the site ID field, paste the site ID that you just copied. In the client instance URL field, enter the URL for your Sakai instance. In this example, we'll use training.rsmart.com. In the admin username and password field, enter your admin user ID and password. And here's a tip. The information that gets sent into your instance of Sakai through this tool is not encrypted, so it would be a good idea to change the admin password in Sakai once you've completed this process. The next question to answer is whether you'd like Sakai to create user IDs for you or whether you've provided them in your spreadsheet. We'll see the spreadsheet in just a moment. You can also decide whether you'd like Sakai to automatically generate a password for each user that gets created, or if you'd like to create a generic password for everybody to use. It's safer to let Sakai create the password for you. There's another question to answer that indicates whether or not you'd like the users to receive an email notification that they were added to the site. It's a good idea to say yes. The reply to email address can be your email address or your support email address. This is the email address that goes into the email that gets automatically sent to the users once they've been imported into Sakai. The user role is the role in the site that all of these imported users are going to get once they're placed into the site. Because this is a course site and I'm importing a bunch of students, I'm going to use student. It is case sensitive. For project sites, you could choose to use participant instead. The default user account type for your users can be guest, registered, or maintain. In this example, we'll use guest. Your next step is to select a file to import. The file should be in CSV format. You can create one in Excel, and it looks something like this. The first column has the user's first name. The second column has the user's last name. The third column has the user's email address. And the last column has the user ID you'd like to give the user. It might be a good idea to just copy the email address column into the user ID column so that the users can log in with something that's familiar to them, their email address. Once you've got your CSV file created, click Browse, locate the CSV file, and enter your email address in this field here. That way you'll get a notification when the process is complete. Click Import Roster, and depending on the number of users you have in that CSV file, this could take anywhere between 5 and 20 minutes. Once the users have been imported into Sakai, you'll receive a confirmation message in your email. At that point, you'll be able to go into Sakai, access the site, check the site editor, and look at all of the users that have just been imported.